have a look what we need to take the sump off then. Looks like I'm going to have to take this off, that off, this brace, so I can get to the bolts up there. What's that look like? 14? Let's try 14 and a 12, just to be sure. 14, 12, 12, 14, 12. Easy peasy. Watch the oil. Just zipped off this one and those two off there, and that takes the bracket off. I'm leaving everything, so that takes that bracket off, that takes them off, and we'll leave that there. It's all ready to put it back together. I'm probably going to need to order some gasket in. I don't have one. I might pop down to Bulldog in a bit and see what we can get from them. We need to take off this shield. So this shield looks like it's a 12 and then a couple of 10s. Getting full dirty now. 12, 12, two little 10s. That's wrong actually, there wasn't a 12 in the front. I think the 12 went through the bracket. So yeah, it did. The plan will be now is to get these 10s off and drop the pan. Hopefully we won't make too much mess. Well, we're on the last bolt. All of them. The joys of the oily Honda is all the bolts didn't snap. Let's hope the last one doesn't. I don't want to curse myself now. It's either going to be a blaze of glory or a terrible failure. And that's it. The last piece. Nice. Doesn't look to be any bits in it. I think we'll call that a successful do. I'm going to need to clean all these surfaces, let this drain. I'll finalise where the hole's going to be once I've cleaned it out, and then we'll be back in the studio. Stressful part now. I've managed to clean it out, got rid of most of the oil, but I'm going to have to clean it out anyway. But where I was aiming for is not far off. I need to come to the right a bit and up a little bit, but I'm going to put the bung around about here. My plan is, as I want it around about this area. So one, I can get to the bolt, but two, I don't have to drill through both sets of webbing, so I get a good seal. I'm probably going to need to do this off camera because I've only got one pair of hands and I don't want to get this wrong. We'll see soon if it's success or a fail. Fail. Well, that was terrifying. Well, look how nice it's turned out. So that's an 18mm hole. What I had to do, put masking tape about there. Then I measured down to with this. See? Then I flipped it over and I measured down from here, roughly there. And then what I did was I lay that down and I put that on there, so where I'm happy it's going to miss everything. And I marked the centre roughly of the nut with a pen. As you can see, it's just about there still. I flipped it over and I put the marking on the bottom, and then I put the centre here, and that's where I drilled my hole, so I know I'd be able to miss the frame on the inside, and also I'd be low enough so the frame on the inside looks like that. So we know that the nut comes close, but the nut doesn't actually touch the bottom. Then we measure from the bottom to the centre, which is in there, and voila. So when the bolt goes on, I've got too many things in my hands. This is really difficult. So now, as you see, we push this through the 18mm hole. That centralises. We put the nut on, and it misses the webbing of the baffle, I presume that will be. And I'll get a nice seal when I do it all. That was mega stressful. Drilling a sump is a first for me. But I've done it to my best abilities, really. I'm now going to clean it all out a couple of times, make sure there's no bits in there. I've foiled down so the flange is perfectly flat. And that's the sump done. I'm going to get some Loctite on them threads so that won't go off. But unfortunately, I need to order a gasket. For some reason, I didn't think about it, and that's bit me in the ass. But luckily, the scariest challenge is done. Loctite. So the fitting is on. I've run a little bit of Loctite on the thread and just about see it weeping out. I'm now going to leave that until Monday. Gonna give it a couple of days for the Loctite to cure, but while I'm doing that, the real reason is because I've got to wait for the sump gasket to come. Let's be honest. I don't like waiting, otherwise it'd be on right now, let's be honest, dude. But that is how I've put my oil return on. As you can see, it's all been cleaned out. I used some degreaser, paintbrush, just cleaned it all out, and then I flushed it all through over and over and over and over and over until it was immaculate. Unfortunately, I will leave this like this till the gasket comes. So it means I'm going to have oil leaking all under my car. Because my car is going to be sat here. On another note, this underseal, because of the weather is so hot, it's not actually gone off. And I noticed this when I was outside. Come on, man. What are you doing to me? Civic is now leaking all over my S15. Sad. Shezy's on his way down, I think. He's the man that's going to be going to do my intercooler pipe work. Because we're getting close. He's coming to measure up for the downpipe, for the exhaust, and also that was a bit stupid, wasn't it? dickhead. Maybe I should move it. Yeah, it's probably the best idea. Actually, why don't I just get rid of it? That'd be even better. I'm going to trip over it there, let's be honest. So, all I'm waiting for now is the sheathing to protect my water lines. It's getting good, eh? We're nearly there. You can see the water line now. In theory, I can fill that with water now. Only in theory though. I'm very happy with this though. I'll have to get a new seal, and then I'll run some Honda Bond across there, which will not be Honda Bond at all. It will be 3 Bond, which I'll thank Grant for. My buddy old pal. Thanks, mate. Come on! Whoa! What a day! Shezy, Midnight Development, my boy that does the exhausts and all the fabrication. Oh, Jesus! What an absolute legend. So he's come down. We put some pipe work in. The sump is back on for now. I've got to get a gasket, as you know, but I was just mocking the return. I'm stuck for words. What an absolute legend. Like, you come down just to have a look, see what we needed to get. 4 hours later, belly's full, chicken deep. And we've got 3/4 of an intercooler, boys. Whoa! God damn. How about that? And then all we got to do now is get a 45 from here to here. And the top's done. I can't thank you enough. I'm not sure if you watched these, Shezy, but that chicken dinner you had, I should have brought you more. I wouldn't be this far, to be honest, without my mates helping out with their skills and their little expertise in certain aspects. The exhaust will be going to Shezy as well when we're ready. We have left a bit of a mess. We've got a few pipes left, but other than that, he's done a remarkable job. Absolutely blown away. I don't even know how he visions it. I know we made the exhaust on Sleepy's car when we was at his workshop, but yet again, out the park, brother, out the park! So excited. But unfortunately, it looks like that's going to be it for today. The weather looks like it's going to rain. So before it does, I want to get the car up, get the bad boys in, and then salute you goodbye. But thank you for tuning in again. Thank you for liking the videos. Thank you for subscribing. And we'll see you again. And we'll see you again soon. So I was going to go home, but then I decided to do a bit more work. After all the amazing pipe work Shezy's done, I thought I'd pull a light one in and just basically trim the bumper. Just about see the intercooler there. Same there, just about see it. The bumper fixed lovely. I'm going to have to juggle the clamps around a little bit. And I think I'm going to have to order one black one because you can just about see the chrome through the grille. And we can't have that, can we? You know what I mean? We're trying to build a sleeper here. Unfortunately, it's pitch black. Just before we get into trouble for copyright, best turn that shit down. That is going to be the end of today. It is pitch black. I'm going to get showered and I'm going to get home and I'll be back in again tomorrow. Yeah. Not sure exactly how much I'm going to get done tomorrow. I might record, I might not. We'll see how we get on. Got to keep pumping the videos, eh?